From 13 News and the Virginian-Pilot, this is In the Driver's Seat.
Good morning, Hampton Roads. I'm Vanessa Coria from 13 News Daybreak here with my colleague Larry Printz, drive section editor for the Virginian-Pilot. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning, Vanessa.
You know I love Volkswagens, and I probably shouldn't have an opinion because I love Audis too.
That's right.
This is the new 2011 VW Jetta. I fantasized about one of these when I was 22 and graduating from college. This is a nice looking new model.
It really is. The styling on this is very handsome. Now, some magazines have described it as being a bit bland. I really don't agree with that. I think it has a nice conservative look that will really stand the test of time. Now, you might have noticed it's a little bigger than Jettas you've seen before, right? Well, that's because the wheelbase and overall length is longer, and that really shows up in the back seat. And that's where this really has an advantage over competitors such as the Ford Focus or Chevy Cruze. Now, Hyundai Elantra probably has about the same amount of space, but it really has a nice, handsome look that for lovers of European cars, they'll really appreciate.
Let's check out the inside.
All right.
Sleek and simple. That's how I feel about this interior sitting in here now.
Yes, of course, this is the paragon of European simplicity. And it's really, easy to operate interior. Well, that is, unless you have the radio navigation system. That has some funky controls on it. But overall, the simplicity highlights one of the things that Volkswagen has done this year, and that is they have actually cheapened the car, and a lot of the plastics on this are hard and coarsely textured. And I think that's one of the things that buyers are going to find when they get inside the car, that despite the greater room, it doesn't feel as, nicely trimmed as it was.
All right, Larry, we talked about the inside, but what about what's under the hood?
Well, base models have a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with 115 horsepower. This has the 2.5-liter 5-cylinder engine with 170, and that's the engine you want. Made it to either 6-speed manual or automatic.
All right, if I'm interested in picking up VW Jetta, how much am I going to have to fork over?
Well, you're going to start at about $16,000 for the base model, or at the other end of the spectrum like this one, about $24,000.
All right, if you're interested in learning more about the 2011 Volkswagen Jetta, simply check out a future edition of the Drive section. For 13 News, I'm Vanessa Coria.
For the Virginian-Pilot, I'm Larry Printz.
And you are now
in the driver's seat.